Okay, so thanks for jumping on. Today is February 20th, and we have a special surprise tonight. So I just have a few announcements that I want to go over real quick, and then we will jump into the team call. So I will start. I'll share my screen, and I just want to kind of shout some people out. Lauren is at Success Club 5 right now for the month, which is awesome in her first month. And Justin is right there behind her. Justin has 4. She actually might have 5 now that I think about it if her points update. So we might have 2 people in Success Club 5. I just saw fingers, but I missed what it was. Oh, okay. All right, just a couple things I wanted to touch on real quick was it's still Team Cup. It's the 20th. We have 8 more days, so don't take your foot off the gas yet. Keep following up, keep sending out those invites, and just keep on going until the 28th. And also a couple new Beachbody On Demand exclusives. If you are familiar with the Ultimate Reset, they're they strongly recommend that you don't do any exercise during the Ultimate Reset because it is such a stress. They don't want any stress with your body while it detoxes. And a lot of people don't like going 21 days without workouts. So they now have an Ultimate Reset yoga series on Beachbody On Demand that is designed to go in hand with the Ultimate Reset. So if you have clients that are doing that don't want to take 21 days off from their workouts, they now have this available to do the yoga. And they've also released all of the network exclusive workouts onto Beachbody On Demand as well. And what those are, if you're not familiar, is when you order a challenge pack or a base kit through a Team Beachbody coach, you get a exclusive workout versus if you would order it through the beachbody.com or an infomercial. So it's just an extra, like I think the Core de Force, it's like a Core de Force mashup. With 21 Day Fix, you get like Plyo Fix. So it's just an extra workout. It's like a bonus that you get when you order it through a Team Beachbody coach. And they now have all of those updated into Beachbody On Demand so that your customers can have those as well. Another thing is if you didn't listen to the National Wake Up Call, it was really good. She was a little hard to hear in a few spots, and at one point she was like crying because she was so emotional and I couldn't even understand what she was saying, but I was still crying with her because I was so happy for her. But she talked about getting new coaches started and kind of the onboarding and all that, and really keeping them going. So if you didn't listen this morning, you can catch the replay either on the playback number or on the podcast. And just a reminder, the All Access Challenge Pack is going to stay. They're going to keep it in the Challenge Pack library. You still get 3 Success Club points through February 28th. And then starting March 1st, you will only get 2 Success Club points. So if you have people on the fence, try and get them to order by February 28th so you can get those points. But if they don't pull the trigger and want to wait till March, it still will be available to them. The price and the commissions and all that will stay the same. The only thing that's changing are the Success Club points. And this Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, Carl is doing a pop-up surge. And he's done a couple of these in the past. And what it is he'll go live. There's a special link. And he just gets us pumped up. He kind of shares what he's really excited about lately. He shares anything that's really important. And he just really pumps everybody up and reminds us, why we're doing this and why we're helping people and how important what we do is. And it's always super, super motivating to listen to him talk. So that will be at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern time. And as soon as I get the link for that, I will share it in the team page so that you guys can hop on. I think they record it. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure they've recorded them in the past. So if you can't be on live, you'll be able to catch the recording. And if you're wondering, because I've had a couple of people ask like how I know some of this stuff, like the ultimate reset. I do the beginning of the National Wake Up Call. Sandy always says like your 3 things to know this week. So those are usually 3 announcements. And that was like the pop-up surge and the all access challenge pack. And then these yoga and the network exclusive, I just saw those in the coach online office under the breaking news. So that's just where I kind of get my stuff. I don't have some secret coach portal that no one else has access to, but so that's where I'm getting that stuff. And then I just pass it on to you guys because sometimes we can miss stuff, and that's that. But yeah, somebody asked me if I had like a secret link, and no, I don't. All right, so now we're getting to the fun stuff. We are super, super excited because we have a guest speaker tonight. She is the first guest speaker for Team Paws and Pushups. Rachel is one of the coaches in April's downline. She's an Emerald coach. She has been coaching for 7 months. She is a mama to a little 9-month-old boy. And I was going to say she's a full-time working coach, but today she just put her notice in at her job. So she will now be a full-time Beachbody coach and stay-at-home mom. So I will stop sharing, and she's going to share a little bit with us, like how to build a solid foundation and really kind of be a product of the product, and just kind of what she does to put herself out there and just get her foundation really started. So I will unmute you and take it away. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I feel honored that I am the first celebrity coach, I'm going to call myself, for this event. But I admire your organization, and that's what I'm going to have you talk to my coaches about, because you just seem so organized and put together all the time, and I'm just like not there. But I'm working on it. So so I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about having a solid foundation, because that is one thing that I stress so much with my coaches. It's something that I wish I would have figured out in the beginning of my business, because it could have saved me about 3 months of work. So kind of just a little background on me. Like Danielle said, I am a new mom. I just had a baby boy 9 months ago, and when I signed up, Alex was only 4 weeks old, and I was getting ready to go back to work full time in a hospital. So I work, midnight shifts, 3 to 11, day late, and it's never consistent. I never had a consistent schedule. I could work midnight 2 days and then go back to 3 to 11. So it was a lot of stress, not sleeping, and then starting this business and, trying to make time for Alex and make sure I'm present in his life. So it was a lot for me to juggle at first. So I was not that coach who started off with Success Club the first month. I did not get my ticket to Summit paid for. And, I saw a lot of other coaches that started with me who did achieve all those goals, and it was really frustrating and discouraging in the beginning. So I just, I got about 3 minutes into the business, and I started, finding my groove and started hitting Success Club. And I was just like, what is it? I just kind of like reevaluated, and I was like, what is it I'm missing? What is it I'm doing or I'm not doing that isn't moving my business forward? And then I thought about it, and I was like, I know these products work. Like, I love Shakeology. It's helped curb my cravings. I know that it's cured my chronic digestive issues. And I know that the programs work because I was able to get back to pre-pregnancy weight, plus lose 5 pounds under pre-pregnancy weight. So I just didn't understand what it was that I was doing that I wasn't attracting people. And really, it begins and ends with you. And that's one thing, I kind of always hid behind Alex when I first started. I didn't feel comfortable, posting my body or posting my struggles. I was not somebody who took selfies all the time. So this was a new experience to me. And it's definitely been a learning experience. But I started watching videos from the top coaches, and one thing that they all had was consistency. They had their clients' trust, they had their commitment, because they saw every single day that they were posting 3 to 5 times a day. They were doing all their vital behaviors. They were being proof that the product works. And, yeah, I was eating healthy and I was working out, but not consistently. Nothing was an everyday thing. So I started, telling myself, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take it 1 week at a time, and I'm going to get a planner. And that was the changing thing for me, because I am not an organized person. And Danielle and I were just talking about how we both have a love/obsession with Melanie Mitro. So when I saw that she was talking about on her page what planner she was going to get, when I saw what planner she got, I was like, okay, I would never spend $40 on a planner, but obviously this planner is worth it, so I'm going to do that. So I ended up purchasing her planner. That is the Brilliant Life Planner, and I absolutely love it. It breaks everything down into hours of the day, which is pretty much what I need to do. When I'm working 3 to 11, Alex may get 1 nap in, but during the day, I'm like, okay, so during this time, this is what I need to do. And I sacrifice a lot. So I sacrifice TV. I don't watch TV anymore. I wake up at between 4:30 and 5 in the morning to get my power hour done, because I know that if I get that done before he wakes up, I'm not sacrificing my time with him, and I can still, have my full day at work, and I'm not thinking constantly, I need to follow up with this person, I need to do this. But the most important thing that's been the game changer for my business is me. It has been me posting. I mean, I cannot say enough about being consistent in posting. People can go to my Facebook page, they go to my Instagram page, and they know that I'm a coach. They know that I am a family person. They know that I have a son. They know that I, am a full-time worker. And they know that I'm busy, but that I find the time anyway. I have put aside my excuses, and they know that I am consistent with my workouts. I'm consistent with my eating plans. And that has been the game changer for me. So I never liked doing invites, because I always felt like I was trying to be a salesperson, and I'm just not that person. I've never been a salesperson. And I felt like people could smell me a mile away. But when I started, posting consistently, then when I would go to invite people, people would say, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Like, I saw that you woke up so early. How do you do that, girl? Like, I would love to do that. And then I felt more comfortable with myself, because I was like, I'm not selling something. I'm sharing a lifestyle that I believe in, that I love. And I think that has been the biggest game changer for me. So I do send my invites daily. I wake up, and like I said, I do my power hour from 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning before I work. And I made that my non-negotiable. So whether I am not getting home till midnight at night from work, I am waking up consistently at 5 in the morning, and I'm getting my power hour in. And because of that, I've had lots of people who, like I said, have come to me. They will ask me for advice. I've also put a lot of free, knowledge out on my page. So I will post recipes, and I'll post me doing workouts, because a lot of people, they don't really know what Beachbody's about. So they can see, okay, yeah, she's drinking Shakeology, but I've heard that that's expensive. But if you're offering free experiences to them, free workouts, free meal plans, then they're going to keep coming back to your page, because they want to see more ideas on how that they can change their life. So definitely posting 3 to 5 times a day. And it doesn't have to be Beachbody. I post a lot about my life. I post about my struggles. That is the most important thing. Nobody can relate to somebody who has a 6-pack and is, doing everything daily by the books. Okay. So I do work out every day. I do my invites every day. I make sure I'm practicing the 4 vital behaviors, but I post about my struggles. So right now I am doing the 3-day refresh, and I'm struggling with it because I love to eat meat. I am just a meat and potatoes type of girl. So the fact that I can't have that, I'm like really struggling. And I was telling my husband about it tonight, and I need to post that. I need to talk about how it may not be all, sunshine and rainbows, but it's real. I'm a real person, and people can relate to me because of it. I am a mom. I'm still figuring this out, so you want to be relatable. You want people to come to your page, and just feel welcome, feel like they can, see themselves in you. So that was a big thing. The other thing is doing a program from start to finish. I had never done that until 2 weeks ago. So I was kind of jumping back and forth. And I know with this all access thing, I literally call myself a squirrel, because I will be like, ooh, let's do 22-minute hardcore. And ooh, let's do insanity. Or let's do this program or that program and 21-day fix. But I made myself stop and do the 21-day fix because it is the #1 program. When you're selling the all access, normally if nobody has exercised before, if they are not familiar with doing exercises, you're going to have them start out with a 21-day fix. So you want to know the ins and outs on that. And the only way you can really do that is if you've done it yourself. If you've had the struggles that they're going to see that you can relate to, and you can tell them, listen, I was there. So when I got to this point and I felt that struggle, this is how I overcame it. So you want to do a program from start to finish. You need to post your results. That is the #1 thing. It is so, oh my gosh, it is putting yourself out there. It is being so vulnerable. I remember posting my stomach, and I've always been insecure because my stomach is my problem area. But after having Alex, I have extra skin, my belly button. I said, man, I wish I would have listened to my mom and never got my belly button pierced, because now it like hangs over and it's so unattractive. But it's me, it's life. Anybody who's a mom knows that you're gonna have these things. Anybody who's not a mom and who has struggled through this or weight gain, they know that you're gonna have these problem areas. But that's what they're gonna relate about you. So you need to post your transformation. That was #1 for me. So when I posted my transformation, I had so many people who came to me. And once you start getting people who come to you, you feel so much better and so much more confident about the work you're doing. Personal development, that has definitely been a game changer for me. So, you send these invites, and not only do you get rejected, but you have people who flat out don't answer you. And you're just like, what am I doing wrong? But trust me, they will come back. Like half the people I've sent invites to that didn't answer me, like 4 months later will be like, okay, they see I'm getting results, so they'll message me, oh, I just saw this message. And whether it's BS or whether it's true that they just saw it, they're still coming to you and asking for your help, and you're going to turn those people into potential clients. So definitely inviting, and like I said, I'm just going over literally the 4 vital behaviors that, everybody preaches to you. But it is the fundamentals of your business that's going to get you the furthest. So that's why I think it's just so important to start out with you. So you can't, I strongly believe that you cannot help change other people's lives if you're not trying to improve your own life. Because without personal development, you're not going to have the success and the confidence and the vulnerability that you put yourself out there to be if you're not doing your personal development. So I always started with go for no. I don't know what Danielle, suggests to you, but I think for me, it was go for no, because you are going to get rejected. And once they put it in that perspective that it's okay, because the more no's you get, the closer you are to a yes. That was huge for me. And then I moved on to you are a badass. And that was great for me. And I'm still listening to that. The 12-week year, there's so many good personal development books and audios. Like I listen to all of my personal development in my car on the way to work. So just get uncomfortable. If I can tell you one thing, get uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone. Your daily actions will determine your success. So if you think you can just skip one day, it's going to happen. Trust me, everybody has struggles in their life, but getting through those struggles and doing the daily actions and the daily things that you need to do to move your business forward will be the difference. I promise you that. These top coaches are not consistent for no reason. They have not gained the success or seen the money that they've seen for no reason. It's because of their daily activities. So find time, make sacrifices. I would say, if you can sacrifice, giving up TV or maybe an hour, whatever you do, whether that's scrolling Facebook. That's been a huge thing for me because like I said, am a squirrel. I will sit there and scroll and scroll and scroll, and I will listen to Melanie Mitro or go to these top coaches, and I'm like, okay, but what am I doing to move my business forward? So take care of your business and yourself before you do anything else, okay? Don't settle. Don't settle for what you think you deserve. Like I said, I can show you when I got this planner, I just love it because it just breaks everything down for you. And in the beginning, it says, what I'd like to do, what matters most. And I put my goals here, and you can see them. The #1 thing I put on here, and this was in December, was to quit my job. And I, as of today, put my notice in at my full-time job that I literally thought I would be retiring from. And I have missed out on so many firsts. I didn't get to see Alex crawl for the first time. I wasn't there when he said mama for the first time. I mean, things that just broke me apart. And now my hard work is finally paying off. And I am able to, I gave 2 months notice because the hospital is crazy all the time. But at the end of April, it will be my last time working for somebody who, you know, I love helping people, but when you're working for somebody and you know that they don't see your worth, that there is a certain ladder that once you get to the top of it, that's it. When I found Beachbody, I was like, oh my gosh, like the sky is the limit. It's literally how much work I put into it. It's how much I get out to it. And I was just like, that is amazing. It is amazing that you get to determine your success. You get to determine your output of your life. And my husband will joke with me still today. And he's like, I want to be retired by 30. Like, you got 3 years. Like, we're going to do this. And like, he's so supportive. And I'm like, yes, we are. Like, we are going to be the Mitros. Like, and it is. It's just like the best thing in the world to have that confidence. And, you know, I've struggled. Trust me, I've seen it all. I've struggled with my self-image. I had eating disorders through high school. I was never the big girl. I was never the one that you would think was like, oh my gosh, like I have all this, you know, these issues because of this. It wasn't that. I was an ordinary person. I wouldn't consider myself that I wasn't popular, but I still struggled. So these people are out there waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're watching you, and they want to see your struggles, because I promise you, people are going to relate to you and they're going to need you, and you are going to want to change their lives. And I think that is the biggest thing. So focus on yourself. If I can leave you with one thing, it is definitely work on yourself. Do a program from start to finish, because that is the best thing. Once you start seeing results in yourself, you gain a certain amount of pride and confidence, and you are going to move your business forward because of that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you guys for listening.
That was amazing. Like, amazing.
Thank you.
So I know you talked a lot about the personal development.
Yeah.
You said Go for No is your favorite book.
It was my favorite to start out with, because I think in the beginning I struggled most with the invites, was being like rejected. So that was my biggest thing, was definitely Go for No, and I loved it.
You did the audio version?
I did the audio version.
I
Yep.
did too. And it's so easy to listen to, because he's like basically telling a story.
He is.
So
yes, I agree. And I mean, anywhere you drive, like I would listen to it in my car for 30 minutes on the way to work and on the way home. And it's like, you don't even have to worry about it at home. You can do that, you know, on your daily activities to the grocery store. So that it's amazing how convenient they make it.
Right. Yeah. I love that one too. And the start to finish, I think that's a lot of, and I agree with the all access now, because it's so easy to get distracted. But even if you don't have killer amazing results, being able to know start to finish what a program is like, and exactly like you said, the 21-day fix is such a huge seller. And I've started recommending that to everybody, unless they come to me and say, I want to do Core de Force, or I want to do 22-minute hardcore. I always recommend the 21-day fix, because
absolutely
my favorite program, and I feel like it does such a good foundation for the fitness and the nutrition. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, is doing that program start to finish. I mean,
agree.
Doing any program start to finish, but that one's so huge because so many people, it can fit for so many people. But
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And you nailed your first celebrity guest appearance.
I feel great about it.
Awesome. So I will share this, or I'll upload it. I'll actually send the link to you, Rachel, if you want it.
That would be awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Send it to you. So yeah. So thank you guys for jumping on. I really appreciate it, and have a great night.
Bye, guys.